Hi everyone, Darian here with Copy Identity. Today I want to talk to you about building a brand identity and why that's important. Now, first of all, a brand identity provides focus for your business. It tells you what you want to work for and what you don't want to work for, which is going to help you create content. It's going to help you say yes to the right opportunities and say no to the wrong opportunities. But it's also going to tell your customer base exactly what it is you do and how you can serve them. And this is going to define your stance as a business and how you're going to help people moving forward. It's going to help you stand out as a brand and specialize in the eyes of your market, which means you're going to attract more of the people who are looking for exactly what it is you offer. Let's look at how we can do that. Here are the top 4 ways you can develop a brand identity to stand out in your market. Step 1. Take a stance. Now, this can be a little polarizing for a lot of people, but you want to take a stance on a particular issue, on your particular message as a brand. What is it that you do and what is it that you do not do as a brand? How are you going to help people, whether that's practically with a service that you offer or emotionally with a kind of product? What is the problem that you are solving? And then niche in really deeply in that. This also includes your message. So if you don't have a brand message, make sure you check out the video we did on that and really hone the words that you're going to use, the thing that you want to stand for your customers, and how you're going to help them in a more transformative and emotional experience so that you can provide value in more than just the thing that you offer. Step number 2 is to collaborate. Now, this is where you can start to build your brand really quickly. The reason you want to collaborate is because there are a lot of people out there in your niche and your industry who are serving in a slightly different way, whether that's in a peripheral view. So for example, if you're in the wedding industry, you can collaborate with a lot of other people in the wedding industry that do not directly compete with the thing that you offer, the product that you sell, or the service that you provide. But in collaborating with other people within that industry, you're actually growing as a group. You are increasing your followership in the relevant standpoint so that all of you are growing together and being seen as a professional bubble where your customers can come and get everything that they need for those particular things. Step number 3 is to actually talk to your people, right? So this is double-edged right here. The reason you want to talk to your people is, number 1, just so you can get more information from them, right? Whether that's in social posts, in emails, asking for feedback before and after they work with you, asking them what it is they need and how best you can provide that for them. And if there's anything else that's being overlooked in their needs right now that maybe you can add to your product suite. Now, the other reason you want to make sure to talk to your people is to keep them engaged. You want them to continue to get value from you in more than just the product that you offer or the service that you provide. You want to make sure that you are addressing their emotional needs and you are being seen as a human being and not just a brand. What this means is you need to be honest and a little bit vulnerable in your marketing strategy and in your message. You need to let them know what's going on with you and how it is that your brand came to be based on your own personal experiences. The reason you want to do that is because your personal experience is going to be a lot like your customer's personal experience. And they're going to see that as something they can connect with, which means they're going to feel closer to you. They're going to be able to trust you. So make sure to talk to them and ask questions, engage with them, tag them, thank them for the attention that they're giving your brand and the loyalty that they've shown, because without them, you wouldn't have a brand at all, right? Step number 4, be present. And by be present, I mean you need to take the time to actually be present on social media, be in your inbox. You need to be sending emails to your list. You need to be on social media, posting every single day and going live often to actually interact with your people. Don't just schedule and post and then set it and forget it. That's not how you're going to engage with people. You need to be there and be active and have a conversation. The best way to do that is to go live on social media, to jump into your customers' inboxes and DM them, personal message them, thank them, and let them know that you are there for them. In that way, you're going to be seen as somebody who is reliable, as a brand that's going to stick around, and as a brand that's top of mind. Because the brand that is constantly and consistently on social media where your customers are is the brand that your customers are going to remember. And the last step, you want to make sure that everything you do relates back to that brand message, that stance that you took in the first phase. You want to make sure that when you are pitching your products, when you are asking questions, when you are providing value, talking about the struggles your customers are going through and the outcome, the wins you've been able to provide your other customers, that you are relating it back to to that brand message. You were able to do this because of the experiences you had, which is why you created this product. You were able to do this because of the value system you've developed as a brand, and here's why you've developed that value system. These are the people that you have helped, and here's why you love to help them. Make sure you are relating back to what it is you stand for as a brand, and in that, your identity will become clear and cohesive across all platforms in all forms of marketing that you put out, and your customers will remember that. Now, the brand identity you put out there says a lot about what you value as a brand, what you can do for your customers, and who you are as a human being. And that's what your customers care about. The way we can stand out as small businesses is to put special attention on how we can provide these transformative experiences by putting value and messaging into our copy, into our emails, into our content, and being memorable to our customers in a way that they resonate with. Now, if you have trouble with this, if you are still struggling with understanding what it is you want to offer from a message standpoint, what it is your brand needs to stand out with, then I highly encourage you to get in touch at copyidentity.com/coaching, where we can sit with you side by side and work through not just your messaging, but your web copy, your content strategies, your email sequencing, and anything else that you need done to actually build out the messaging and the copywriting for your business. If you have any thoughts about this, make sure you drop them below. We're happy to engage and have that conversation with you. And we want to really know what it is you think about brand messaging and how valuable it is to your business. This is Darian with Copy ID, and I will see you in the next video.